components we discussed and few more left. Okay, whatever the components we discussed last time and few more is pending. We'll check that. Uh, we'll cover it the components today. Maintain the file like this. Okay, qview file folder, and every day whatever you practice it, save based on the it should match with the word format like this one. So same day after 10 days you can refer like what are the concept here. You will have a like a material, and parallelly like whatever you have done the practice practically, that also you can check it. Okay, now just I wanna go and check these components for today. Okay, class 4th we discussed few components. Okay, up to here few components we covered, like line chart, pie chart, bar chart. Okay, list box on the table. Okay, direct straight table. This one, this is table box. Okay, this is multi box. This we discussed, no doubt in this. Okay, here in the chart, combo chart is there. We can present the both line and bar at a time. All this covered. If anyone miss, go through my recorded session. Okay, Gautam asking about like straight table and pivot table. Okay, I will explain one more time. Straight table, pivot table, and then we'll discuss whatever the. See, these are the like right click here, new sheet object. These are the components we are using for the designing of the dashboard. Mostly it will cover all with these components only. All are individual components except the chart. In chart we have a few more components: bar, line, combo chart. Everyone understand these three, hope. Okay, now straight table and pivot table. Okay, before that just I will cover it one more time, this one table box. Okay, to make the difference all at a time. See, table box, we have a only field selection. See, only field selection there. Whatever the fields we have, just we can add it and we can visualize the data. We can't apply any expression here. Suppose you need for the only some category name or only for the one particular year. If you wanna pass some condition in the expression, okay, you don't have expression here. Sum of sales or quantity, average of sales. Based on that, so we don't have expression here. Expression tab itself it is not there. Just we can drag the fields whatever we need it based on the selection. Suppose if we have any other fields like list box, suppose if we have a year, if you select here, this one it will react based on this one because data association. Okay, the box itself it will react with the list box whatever the list we have selected. Until unless if you don't select any filters, it will not react as it is. It will be there. It will be same as raw data. Okay, we don't have an expression option here. That is the main point. So if we come to the straight table and pivot table, okay, this is a pivot table. You can select it and drag the fields whatever the like here, like available fields like year, quarter, whatever you need. Next, the expression tab will be there. Here, expression, you can write the expression. Now, I'm just writing for the simple expression, sum of quantity sold or amount sold, whatever. Okay, see, pivot table. Okay, we have a option to expand 2002, quarter one, quarter two. Okay, detailed information if you want, we can expand this and we can check it. Otherwise, if you minimize this, by default, automatically it will aggregate and it will present the value for the entire year. Okay, 2004, we have this many quarters. Okay, 2, 3, 4 individual data, we can check it. After that, we can minimize. Expand and minimize option there in the pivot table. That is the first one. And next one, okay, next option, okay, horizontally we can have a one dimension and vertically we have a one more dimension. Now if you see 2002 quarter one, quarter two, I'm checking like this. Otherwise we can pivot it. Okay, overall. Otherwise, I need all at a time. Year and quarter both the dimension, and one is row wise and one more is a column wise. Okay, this one just press the control, the arrow mark will come. Once or twice you try to drag this side. Okay, then our arrow mark it will go there. Okay, this side as a horizontal from the vertical. That time you release the whatever the selections you made. Okay, so press control and drag with the mouse, make it as a vertical arrow mark as a horizontal arrow mark. Once or twice it you have to drag it. Okay, so if you see here quarter wise, you need not to pivot, like automatically we have a space also it reduced. And for the visualization also it will be the simple for the understanding the users. 2005 this is the for quarter 1, for 2006 for quarter 3 these are the values. Okay, we have an expression, we can edit it. We have expression option there, we can edit it and we can pass the any condition. Suppose you need only for the particular product, these values you need only for the particular product, you can give the expression here. Okay, this is the pivot table. Strike table. Okay, if you go to the strike table, okay, year, quarter, okay, next, same expression I'm writing, amount sold or quantity sold. Here we don't get a minimize maximize option. Here you don't get the horizontal vertical. Sorry, I selected the bar. I think general tab directly we can change. It's bar selected. Select the strike table. Okay, this is a strike table. Strike table and table box almost look same. Okay, only here is we don't have expression. Here we will have a expression. That's the difference. Okay, when we'll go for the pivot table, when we'll go for the strike table. So we whenever we wanna see the like overall sum, like where the count or sum overall amount like we need that time we'll go for the pivot table. Suppose you need a individual like 456 cases here. I don't have a case IDs. That's why I took the only year fit. But if we have a 456, these are the like quantity sold or amount sold. Suppose you assume that 456 quantity sold. These are the products. So I need the information for the 450 case IDs. What are the products it sold out? Products information I need. Product 1, 2, 3 like this based on the product ID. 456 case IDs will be there here. This is the like only for the sum of the amount or the global value it will be there. Here in the strike table it will be detailed transaction will be there. They can export into the Excel. Okay, they can analyze the data, whatever they need the raw data they can export. They can filter whatever the year or the product type category type, they can filter it. Okay, here the values will be there, here detailed information will be there. And moreover like here we don't have a minimize maximize option. Even you can't drag also this field. You can, okay, if you press control and if you try to drag it will not accept. Okay, that's the main difference. Strike table, pivot table have expression, table box we don't have expression. Among these itself we have a like a minimize maximum action in the pivot, and column wise and row wise also we can drag it. Here we don't have an option for the drag and we don't have a minimize maximize option. Okay, but each table have its own importance. This is for the values we have to present. This is for the detailed information. You whenever we need we can go for the strike table. Okay, sorry. Next we'll explore the few more components. Okay, Gautam, hope it's clear now.
Yes, Supendra, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now charts. Okay, we covered bar chart, line chart. Bar chart, we have a one more option. Okay, bar chart it's already covered, but still we have one more option. Suppose here combo chart I explained. Combo chart we can use the multiple expression. Multiple expression. One is for the bar, one is for the line we can select. The visualization will be like this. Suppose bar itself, if we wanna give the multiple expression, okay, bar itself, suppose I wanna show both the quantity sold, amount sold at a time, we can write multiple expression in the bar itself. Need not to go for the combo chart. Combo chart mainly for the present the both different like bar and line. If you want, then we have to go for the combo chart. If you need a information only in the bar itself, okay, we give the them different colors. Amount sold. Just we'll see. This is the amount sold. One more expression I'm adding it here. Just add it. Sum of quantity sold. Okay, give the label name. Name any name, meaningful name. This is the amount. Otherwise, whatever the expression there, same name it will present here. Okay, quantity sold. Finish it. Okay. See, bar itself, we have a two bars. It will be there. Okay, amount sold, quantity sold with the different colors. Multiple expressions we can write. Okay, one more option here. Stacked will be there. Style. 1 minute. Sorry. The one is group will be there. One more stacked will be there. Stack is nothing but by default it will be grouped. Okay, if you select the stack, okay, see here visualization here itself we can make it. Okay, instead of side by side, it will be one on top of it. Quantity sold, amount sold. Here the for the quantity sold very less values, that's the less color. If we have a more values like equal to this, the based on the values it will change. Okay, this is the like grouped and stacked option in the bar chart. We can write the multiple expression in the bar as well. Okay, I'm taking the new sheet one more like layout. Add it. Okay, one more sheet to make it clean. And next chart. Okay, that's about the bar chart, line chart, combo chart we discussed, and strike table and pivot table also we discussed. These are the mainly we are using it. Okay, gaze also we are using it. Remaining all rarely we will use it, but moreover all the dimension and measure same expression we will write it. Only difference is just to visualization only it will be different. That's it. Only visualization. For few components we have to use the two dimensions. Okay, few components we need not to use the dimension. Till now whatever we discussed, okay, we can use the multiple dimension and multiple expression for the bar, line, combo, straight table, pivot table. Also, we can write the multiple expression, multiple dimensions. We can use it. Well, so remaining components we'll see. Okay, this is the like radar chart. We have to select the dimension. Select the dimension. Now I'm just explaining when we'll go for the like components, how it looks. That's it. The properties, but in detail we'll explain later. Okay, just now I'm exploring the what are the components it is there, how it looks. Okay, just to know the components. See, these are the radar chart. Okay, the values will be axis will be here. Like year wise values, it will be there. Okay, the quantity is sold 2399. Okay, if you move the cursor, it will pop up whatever the values for that particular year. Okay, forget about the properties at the moment. Properties will be all the charts properties will be the same. One or two options only it will differ. Okay, forgot about now. Just see the visualization. Okay, whenever after 1 week I will give few tasks to create the dashboards. That time suppose if you see this chart, you should know it is available somewhere. Okay, chart, that is the radar chart. Gate chart. You already see in so many places we are using it like a speedometer. In car also we are checking it. Okay, for this one you need not to select the dimension also. Dimension you need not to select. Only value you need. That's it. Okay, so is equal to amount sold or quantity sold, finish it. Only value we are presenting it, right? So here there is no dimension required. Even if you see the speedometer everywhere, just only value will be there. That's it. Here if you see, we need the value along with the dimension year wise. For here your dimension is not required. So in qlikview we have a components. Okay, without using the dimension we can present it. That is the gauge chart, mainly gauge chart. Okay, and one more is list box. See here, we can drag only dimension, expression not required. In the list box, this is the list box, only dimension. Wherever the dimension we need, just drag in the list box. Expression also we can call it. Any single component we can call it amount sold. Okay, amount sold will be here. Without a dimension I am calling it. In the either dimension also we can call it, either expression also we can call it. Okay, in the list box. Whereas in the gauge chart, okay, only one component. Okay, one component with the diagrammatical representation. Without using the dimension we can present it. We don't have a dimension here. Okay, we are not taking any dimension. Okay, year, quarter, only expression we are writing, only expression we are using in the one component, that is the gauge chart. One more component is list box. In list box we can, without dimension we can add a measure. These are the measurable values. If you select it, based on that it will react. See, for 2004 these are the values. Suppose you need for the particular quarter, select that 2004 quarter 3 685 is the value. That is what we are getting from the source. Okay, list box and the gauge chart, these are the two components. Okay, we can use without using the dimension, but main first priority gauge chart. These are the, like, this is not like diagrammatical representation, just a list box. This is the chart. Chart is the there are two one chart is nothing but gauge chart only there. Components, all these are components, either list box, the table or chart, whatever there, all the components. Okay, if they ask about the components, one is gauge chart, one more is the list box. Make the bullet points, definitely it will help you. Okay, these are the interview questions, that's why I'm highlighting it. Make the bullet point running note. Anyway, we will share the document, that is for the reference purpose. Okay, for your understanding, make the bullet points. What are the components available in the qlikview without using the dimension? One is gauge chart, one more is the list box. Here we can see we are not using any dimension. It will react based on the selection. But here the value is only one value. That's why the gauge it is showing for the maximum value. Okay, these properties will explore later. Okay, how the gauge will react, what is the minimum value and maximum value, you have to give the limit we can give. All that we will discuss. For now, just observe the how the gauge chart and what are the dimensions, how many dimensions we are taking, how many measures we are taking it. Okay, 895 value. The gauge is not reacting because the maximum value it is set up. We have a properties. All these properties will explore. Okay, how to use the minimum value, maximum value. Okay, it's too early, but just you see the components. These are the gauge chart. And next one is chart. Go with the grid chart. We can call it as a grid or bubble chart also. If you take only one dimension, I will take it only one dimension. We'll see how it appears. Going forward, we'll use so some more calculation. Just now, basic one I'm explaining. See here, too few dimensions. It means we have to drag few more dimension. By looking about the chart only, we'll come to know. See, we have a two axis here. Okay, axis like a row, column wise axis, row wise axis also there. That's why we have to select the two dimension. Expression is fine, whatever the values it will display. But year and quarter, if you select it, apply. See, year wise, quarter wise, like year 2004 quarter 3 2004, like this it will be there in the bubble. Okay, For this, we need the two dimension. Okay, minimum two dimension required for the bubble chart. Okay, see, here by looking only, here we can check the axis, one is vertical, one is horizontal. Okay, grid chart or bubble chart we can call it. Okay, chart. Select scatter one, this one scatter chart. Same way like bubble. Here we can like different symbols will be there in the scatter chart based on the expression. Here also I will take only one dimension. Here if you see labels, we have to select in the expression. Okay, year and quarter. The values are too small. Okay, but if we have a more values, okay, we have to take some other values. Okay, just you can see the visualization. Now we'll explore with the some other data with the better visualization. Okay, here 2000, 4006, like this is the year. Sorry, this is like okay, 2004. The values and year and here it is overlapping, I think. Okay, okay, these are the values. The year will, it will be there in the legends. Okay, here the appearance will be like this. Whenever we take, see, mostly bubble chart and scatter will be same. In scatter, whenever you use the multiple expression, okay, it will be in the different symbols. Okay, that's about the scatter chart. The visualization will take with some other data while we discussing about the properties. Okay, this data is not exactly suitable for this visualization, but just explore the what are the components there. That's it for now. It's like a funnel chart. Okay, funnel chart. The always the values will be the same. See, whatever the expression we are writing here also same, here also same. But the presentation, how we are doing the visualization, some users will like the radar chart, some users will like the bubble chart, some will like the combo chart. So based on the user requirement, we'll give the components. That's it. But only visualization different. The properties will be same. Dimension, expression will be the same. Okay. The values, whatever we're displaying, values will be the same. Only visualization it will differ year wise. But you should know for the which component, how many dimensions we need at least, how many expressions we need. That's the basic one. Only one different is gauge chart without dimension, we can do it, only expression. Remaining all, we have to take the dimension and expression as well. Okay, any dimension, any number of dimension, any number of measures we can take, line chart, combo chart. But for the scatter and bubble chart, we need the dimension, like for the bubble chart, we need the two dimension minimum. Okay, and the funnel chart, again, it will be the same. Like we have to write the dimension and expression. Okay, it will display accordingly. See whichever the maximum value, like 2002, it will be display in the top. Okay, it's not in the like 2003, whatever the values, 2004. See, if you observe here, we can ascending, descending, we can do based on the either year wise or either the value wise. Here, 2000, it is taking as a year as a order. To first order like 2002, 2003. Even though value will be the, it is only 15 there. Still, it is showing on the top because based on the year it is taking. Okay, just see the visualization for now. Don't think too much about the options. Okay, properties, so many properties will be there. But if we explore only one chart, that's the more than enough. Same properties will be there for the remaining components also. Just now we are focusing about the how many components there and how it looks. That's it. Properties we'll discuss one by one later. This is a funnel chart, how it is reacting and how it is taking the descending order or ascending order. based on the dimension or based on the expression. Either ways we can give. Okay, sometimes it will be like month will be there. We have to need a starting on the month. Sometimes we need a based on the value. Based starting will be we can give anyway. Okay, but this looks like whichever the maximum there based on the starting it will reduce. That's about the funnel chart. Check one by one. These are rarely will use, and each one have a like again. Suppose if you go to the gauge chart, style will be there. Different gauge we can use. Okay, like few will like this gauge, and few more use some other gauge. Based on that, it will we have to select that style as well. These are the like chart mainly we are using it. Okay, scatter and bubble also will not use regularly. Radar also, but mainly we are using bar chart, line chart, combo chart, pie chart, gauge chart, stride table, and pivot table. These are frequently we are using it. Okay, few more they will be there. Macro chart and block chart. Okay, this one it will divide based on the dimension. Okay, it will give as a block wise. If okay, after 1 week we will connect to the data source, Microsoft or SQL. Then you will data looks better than this. Here, like only few values will be there. That's why it will divide according to the block wise. Here, one block it will divide. Similarly, one more chart. Like this is the block chart. This is the macro chart. Black chart also it will divide based on the values. It will give as a one box for one more one sector or one year or quarter based on the dimension. Quantity sold or amount sold, whatever. Okay, these are the fields we selected, whichever the we missed few classes. Okay, need not to worry. Just we took the Excel file. If we connected to the Excel file. To connecting the Excel file, you have to go to the edit script. From here, you have to select the Excel file. Go to the recorded videos. Okay, this is the independent concept. Even if you miss the previous classes, also no problem. These are the front end options we are exploring it. Just you have to connect to the any source Excel file. Okay, someone messaged me they don't have Excel in uh, their lab, have some issue. Okay, don't worry, you can take with the notepad. In notepad, you can take the data for now. Better to get it the issue resolved Excel one. Okay, wait for 1 more week. Otherwise, I will give one more data source, Microsoft Access data source. We will share it with in that we have a multiple tables there. You can connect there also. Okay, for now, for temporary solution, you can go with the notepad. Okay, like this, we can have a black chart as well. Okay, it will divide. Okay, mostly will not go with this visualization. Okay, it's look little confusing for the users also. That's why whatever the it looks clear. See bubble also it will look clear. Radar also fine. Gauge also fine. These four will mostly will not go. Based some users exceptional cases they need then we'll go it. And mostly we are using regularly we are using the like slide table, pivot table. Okay, bar chart, stacked also there, grouped also there in the bar chart, line chart, and this is the combo chart, line and bar together. Okay, yeah. Anyway, pie chart, bar chart, line chart. These are we are using in the charts regularly. Apart from chart, okay, adding one more sheet. Okay, that's about the chart. Mainly go with this bar, line, combo chart, pie chart, gauge chart, straight table, pivot table. That's it. Gauge as well. Okay, few more options there. All this we'll discuss one by one while explaining about the properties. Now just I'm explaining the only components. Next component, the input box. Okay, input box for now you leave it. Whenever I come to the properties, then I will explain the input box. Because for input box we have to pass the number, input number we have to pass, and that we have to link with the component. For that, we need to explore the chart properties. Whenever I am discussing about the properties, then I will explain the input box. For current selection box, just select it. Okay. See, whenever you have a filters, current selection bar, I will keep it here. Okay. Whenever we have a filters, list box will take. Yeah, list box or multi box, take it. I'll give. Okay. That arrangements, alignments, and all we will see later. Okay. Here, got. What are the filters you want? Select it. Okay. I selected 2004 and quarter 3. 2004 and quarter 3, it will be there. Suppose user selected so many filters in some other tab also. Okay, suppose here I will remove the quarter. Assume that we have a different types of filters there, like sector, category. We have a product. In some other sheet, I selected as a some quarter here in the. So qlikview, it's a auto association. Even if you select on the one place, it will be select for the all the sheet. Okay. Here 2004 I selected, and quarter whatever the related one, quarter 3 I selected. Okay. If I come here, okay, if you don't have a this one, if we have only component something like this, okay, bar chart or pie chart, you have a, okay, copy pasted same component 685. Even if we have a like a year and quarter same place, then we can come to know here only year field there. If you don't have a current selection, you don't know what are the selections made, what is this 685 value, you don't know. That's why current selection box you have to keep always, so that user can, even if he select in the other sheet or so many component filters he might applied after that. So if you wanna check in the only one place, what are the filters I applied? Okay, so and so country, so and so month, so and so category, so and so product. All these filters we made it in the some other sheets. All the filters whatever we made for the entire dashboard, we can check it in the one place itself. That is for the current selections. Okay, from here also we can erase this one. Suppose if you wanna remove quarter, just remove the filter. This is for the entire year. Okay, remove it. Now no selections made. This is for the without selecting the filters. If you select it, automatically it will display here. That's for the current selection box. Okay, button. Okay, whenever you need, suppose here these are the designing options for the developer. Okay, whenever you once we explore like export this dashboard into the production, from here only, from the sheet whatever these options there, right, from here only the user have a access only for the components. Now I can, like whatever the filters we can make it here, I can click and clear all. Okay, otherwise I wanna go one step back, click one step back. Okay, but this is for the developer. For the user, if you wanna give the same button, okay, new sheet object, go to the button. Here give the name whatever you need, clear all. In the actions, there are we have we have to go to the actions, add. Yeah, there are multiple actions will be there. Okay, just I'm explaining the about the functionality of the button. Select any one thing, suppose clear all whatever there, clear all I'm selecting it. Okay, see clear all button will be there. Now I can make any selections 2004, 2003. Okay, quarter wise selections if I need. If we have a one more filter, quarter also, quarter 3 I selected. These are the my filters, I selected it. Okay, after selecting all that, if I wanna user wanna clear all the filters, just you can click on this one. All filters is cleared. Okay, see clear all. Similar way, okay, one more button. Okay, forward, backward button will be there. Add. Okay, forward option. You give any name, whatever you want. You can mention here the name. Forward name you can give it. Okay, or backward. If you want backward, you can give it. Delete that. Add back. Okay, see forward button by default it will be not enabled. Even if I click here, okay, you don't know what is the next step. Forward step you don't know. Even you don't know what are you are going to select it. That's why click view. How can click view? Okay, that's why we have to go one step back to enable the forward. Okay, to go back here, similar way here back button. What are the previous selection we made? If you wanna check that, click this one. So one step back we came like 2004 is the my previous selection. Now forward option is be enabled. Okay, now button also it will work. If you click forward, okay, one step it will come to the forward. These are the buttons. There are multiple ways we can use it. Okay, uh, okay, here user, okay, actions, delete that and add. Okay, open with the URL. Suppose if you wanna working for some client, if I click this one, okay, suppose I am working for the ONGC. Okay, for my dashboard is created for the ONGC. I wanna open the ONGC site. Okay, here you can mention the URL whatever you want. Okay, automatically this one will open if you click on it. Okay, any URL it will work. HTTPS we have to start. Okay, your suppose I need this URL. I'm okay. I'm closing this. I'm pausing it here. Always it should open. You have to start with the HTTPS, whatever the, next, whatever you want, like company name, whatever you need. Just post it here. Here we pasted wherever. Okay, here. Just to click on it. Okay, see page is open like this. Okay, if browser open any one browser, automatically quickly it will give. Otherwise, it will take time. Okay, so URL also we can pass it through URL. It will work out. So there are multiple actions there. We'll check when we have to use. Usually we are using the button like clear all, forward backward button will be there. Few like I wanna make only one field clear, that also I'm going. There are different there, but all this we not need not to explore. Okay, frequently whatever we are using it, we will see that. This is for the mainly button whenever like some action required. Okay, if you click on it, some options should change. For that, whenever action required, then we'll go for the button. Okay, here we can write the names forward, backward. Okay, what the name whatever you need it, we can need not to maintain the same name. Whatever the action we pass need not to maintain here. Okay, here okay, whatever the name you want, mention it, and based on that, automatically user can select that and the action will pass. Okay, that's about the button. Okay, next text object. Text object, like whatever the name you want, project name if you want, just enter that. Okay, keep it like a header. Usually we'll keep like a sheet name here like this. Do you know color and font, whatever you want, you can pass it here, whatever the color you want. Okay, whatever the text also, the font will be there here. Okay, the font size, all this will be there. This anyway, you know. Okay, this is the project name or the sheet name whenever we need. We are mentioning with the text. Simply text is nothing but just whenever we need to static like names we wanna enter. That time we'll go for the text box. Line, see line. There are different style will be there. Like dotted lines will be there. Right table and straight line and vertical line also will be there. Horizontal line will be like this. Okay, usually whenever we wanna separate something. Okay, this is my header. Okay, this is my line. Similar way it will be vertical also. Sometimes two sections we are comparing with. So sometime what we will go for the vertical line if we need the dotted line. If you go with the dotted as well, dotted vertical if you need, select that. Okay, make something like this. Differentiate that to whenever we are going to the comparing, we can do the comparison. Okay, okay. Usually we'll go for that the line. Okay, next one is slider or calendar object. Slider and calendar here. Two options will be there in here. Slider, whatever the field you want, you just select from the search box. Okay, in this only same we have a one more in the slider itself. We have a sorry here slider itself we have a calendar. For calendar pass the some dates here, or if we have a direct date like date in or date out, we can pass the direct date as well. Suppose if you give year here, okay, they can select here 2005. Okay, instead of that if we have a dates, okay, usually we will be seeing right this one, this format, like we can select from so and so date. We don't have a date field here, just a year field. That's why if we have a date fields, we can select a year and a month and date also we can select, so that we only for particular date, and between also we can use from this date to this date. Okay, based on that the component will change. Okay, just go through with these components, that's it. We'll see when we have a we connect to the source, we'll pull with the dates and we'll check this one all the properties. These are the about the slider. Okay, okay, that's it for the day. Bookmarks and the container only this. Okay, to count search box is nothing but nothing will be there. Just we can all the fields it will be there. Whatever the field, like whatever you type it in the field, it will be there. Like to number if you type it, whatever the fields there, it will be there. You can select from the search box. If you have like RM names will be there, customer names will be there. Okay, suppose if we have a 1,000 customers, it will be difficult for the selecting from the list. Okay, that's why we can search their name, whatever. Like if it is not matching, no matches found, it will say. But here we have only year and quarter. Okay, if I select q, whatever the quarters available, it will be there. If we have a names also it will come. That's for the search box. Okay, for bookmarks and container, we'll discuss next class. Bookmarks will take time. Bookmarks and container as well as input box. Input box, whenever we come to the properties, we will discuss that. Okay, that's about for today's session. Okay, need not to worry. Even if you don't understand, also no problem. Just get in touch with the tool. Okay, select right click and take the properties, pull that dimension or measure. If it did not work out, okay, we have to select the few more dimension. How many? Like just drag it two dimension or two expression, one dimension. Okay, without expression, give the only expression. Don't give the dimension. Something like that. You okay? Play with it. Okay, go with the components. Okay, any doubts in this? Okay, I'll consider it as no. I can understand few are unable to attend the weekdays classes. That's why only we come up with only 3 days. Okay, weekends will cover the more sessions. Okay, you whoever missing, just try to cover it in the some whenever you have time. Okay, explain current selection box. Selection box is nothing but see current selection box field will if you don't select anything, it will be the blank current box itself. If you do some selection, it will be there in the this. Why we need here? Suppose one sheet we made one selection, in some other sheet we made some other products. Okay, suppose here we don't have a quarter, some other sheet we selected the quarter. Okay, for analysis of this sheet. Okay, whenever I come to some other sheet, all the fields not there. Here only year field there. I don't know what are the selections we made in the other sheet. Instead of going and checking one by one sheet and what are the selections I made, if we have a current selection, all the selections whatever you made in the previous sheets also, it will be there in the one place. Okay, just to see the filters. That's it. We are not doing any actions with it. Just whatever the selections we made, just to check in the one place, it will be there. That is the current selection. All the filters whatever we applied, we can check it here. If you want remove, did not to go to the other sheet, just we can remove from here itself. Suppose here 2004 I selected. Okay, I need only for 2004 here. Okay, previously whenever I was checking for this sheet, I need for the quarter selection also. I made it and I came here. Here only 2004 in current selection. I am checking to quarter 3 as well. Okay, I wanna remove this quarter 3. I don't want. I wanna check only for 2004 values. Instead of going and erasing there, you can okay directly unselect here. 2004 values should be here. Okay, that's about the current selection box. Any other doubts? Okay, please practice from now itself. If you wait for one more week, you will lose the interest. From day now, at least from now, you have to start. Practice it. Okay, 100% you will get the job. You no doubt in that. Just a time matters. You will get the job. Okay, you have to practice it so that you will feel comfortable after getting the job. Otherwise, you have to spend more time that time. Practice from now itself. Thank you all. Bye bye.